We're at this house today because we bought it about 2 months ago. The landlord that owned it had a portfolio. He was downsizing, wanted to sell a lot of his houses. This house had tenants in it. He wanted to sell it without having them move out. We bought the property, talked to the tenants. Instead of staying in, they decided to move out. We gave them 2 months. So here we are. They finally moved out. We got the keys. We're gonna go in and see what kind of condition they left in it, what kind of repairs we're gonna do before we're able to sell it. We're gonna back out, so check it out. It stinks in here. Floor is pretty rough shape. You can tell it slopes in the middle. So usually that's something either with the joist running across the floor or the main beam going across the house. The joist connect to one of the two broken. They come in here. Unfortunately, we didn't even see this in the walkthrough, so I don't know if this is damage that's done afterwards, but all this is fallen in. Looks like there's some rot. Can't tell if it's termite damage or dry rot. It looks like dry rot. So you need termites, but this one need to be reframed. It's not the end of the world, but it's not fun to do either. So it's the first bedroom, second bedroom, third bedroom. As we get back to the back of the house, it's actually pretty decent. Now we've already had guys come in and clean it out, so they had left a bunch of stuff behind, but as you can tell, I mean, it's in rough shape. These floors are absolutely disgusting. Nothing is salvageable. So they smoked in here, all the fixtures, all the blinds, flooring. This paneling, since it soaked up smoke so much over the years, will need to be taken down, new drywall put back up. Bathroom's not in terrible shape. Toilet looks fine. Vanity can be replaced, but that's relatively cheap. We do have a hole in the floor here, right from water damage from the shower. We have the kitchen. Got these ceiling tiles in here. The rest of the house doesn't have them, so we'll probably go over it with drywall. It's falling down over there. You can tell where they've tried to reconnect them to the ceiling. These cabinets are actually in good condition. They're solid wood, so they're easy to paint or sand and restain. So if we just put a new countertop on, we keep the cabinets, save a lot of money in the kitchen here. New appliances. All the windows are double pane vinyl. That's a huge plus. And you got a laundry room back here, water here. Looks like it's seen its better days, and I think it's too small for the size of the house, so we'll replace that. So something like this, there's no telling what kind of shape it was in before the landlord rented out to the tenants that we bought it from. However, it's obviously not in really good shape. A lot of deferred maintenance has caused some floor joists to rot over here and fall through, and the rest of the house is just disgusting. So we'll do a pretty good size rehab on this one, and depending on how our numbers end up, we'll either sell it or we might be able to keep it as a rental. So it's a good project. We're able to help the landlord out in this situation. I'm thankful for that, and it gave the tenants time to move out on their own terms, and a win-win for everyone. If you know any houses in the Springfield area has tenants in it, someone's looking to sell, give us a call, we'll give them a cash offer.